Thank you so much for staying. You know, as we always do on Fridays, we talk about what's been happening in the world of technology. Let's start off with the Huawei US, or if you want, the Huawei Trump issue. And Huawei has decided to do something. Kobe is here with details of what's been happening. Huawei says, okay, look, we can actually find a way to make up here. And that's, we want to offer our 5G technology license to US companies. What does this mean, really?
So basically, you know, Huawei, it has been in the forefront of 5G technology since its inception. And them being banned from doing business with American companies means that they basically, and they can't sell, they can't do business with them, they can't even share technology. So Huawei says, listen, we still want to do business with your people, and we understand that you don't even want people to do business with us when it comes to 5G technology. So we'll give our technology to the US companies so that they can also develop 5G on their own. It's like saying that, hey, I have the tech, and I know we need each other, but as a peace offering, just take this, and then so you can get ahead you can develop stuff on your own.
But tell me, what does this mean for Huawei? Because I know that for geeks and for tech people, owning a technology is a big deal.
Yeah.
So what does this mean when they say they're going to license their 5G technology? Does it mean they're giving it outright?
No, well, so what exactly is happening is that if you look at Huawei's sales and the amount of money Huawei's made in recent times, it's come from their consumer markets, their mobile phones, and not the enterprise or the technology, the telecommunication equipment that they used to sell. Previously, that used to be their major income source. Now it's coming from their consumer tech. So it means that it's something that they need to explore. And here's a case where US is saying we're banning you guys from doing business with American companies, and it's going to cause their sales to come down. So it's a small price to pay for the bigger returns they might get later on. So if you ask me, I think giving them the 5G technology, I mean, these people have already started researching 6G technology already. So giving them the 5G really wouldn't mean much to them. It's a price to pay, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yes, it's worth it.
All to get Trump happy.
All to get their sales up, if you ask me.
Well, that's it. Okay, let's move on, because Apple has launched a new range of its iPhone. And there's a lot of buzz on social media. People were making fun of the 3 cameras. Yeah. Someone, I remember reading a Facebook comment that said, well, one is supposed to take a photo of yourself, one is supposed to take a photo of your shadow, and the other is supposed to take a photo of your spirit. I don't know what that means, but you know how it goes, trolling and all that. But tell us what's been happening with Apple. Is this a shift from the norm? Because we've been talking about Apple, creativity, innovation, and when it comes to the features, the physical features of the phone, there's not too much difference, is there?
Yeah, there's not too much difference. Design-wise, there's been a division. Some people like it, some don't, all because it tends to come across as a device that they're not expecting. It's not really Apple-y, if I should put it, if it's anything like that. Yeah. So the 3 cameras, the position of the 3 cameras, the design of the 3 cameras, it doesn't exactly look nice to some people, but some people like it. Technology-wise, Apple fitted a lot of stuff in there. Now you have the iPhone 11, that comes with just 2 cameras, and you have the iPhone 11 Pro, and you have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So the 11 Pro and Pro Max are the ones that come with the 3 cameras. Now, Apple is calling their phones Pro this time because they're saying it has pro-grade cameras, meaning that you can do a lot of professional photography and videography with these cameras.
Interesting.
So they're promising that if you buy an iPhone 11 Pro or 11 Pro Max, you can do some very, very awesome stuff with it.
So I see 3 cameras here.
Yes.
And in some other phones, you realize that one may be smaller than the other, but these seem to have the same shape.
Yes, same size.
Do they have the same capacity? I remember we were discussing another phone, and we were talking about how one can take a wide shot, one can give you a blurred background. Is it the same with this?
Yes. So with this, you have one wide angle, which is your regular camera. You have an ultra wide angle, and then you have your telephoto lens, which is for zooming. Now, all 3 cameras are 12 megapixels, but the only difference here is their aperture sizes. One is f1.8, the other is f2.2, the other is f2.4. I know that's a lot to take in.
Reminds me of my photojournalism class, yeah.
So essentially what these three cameras are supposed to do is give you, a wide array of lenses that in a camera, if you were using an actual camera, you would have to replace your lens, get your wide angle lens, but this time you have all three.
Smooth.
And they actually work in tandem. So if you're taking a video, you can actually switch from your wide to ultra wide, or you can actually record all three at the same time. So you're getting all field of views from one shot.
I'm already thinking how I can use this for production and make my work very easy, Okay, let's finalize our conversation here and talk about how Google Maps helped city authorities find the body of a man who had been reported missing.
Yeah. So you know how the last time we spoke about how someone's smartwatch allowed them to find the killer and so on and so forth. Technology has done it again. So this car was at the bottom of a lake and they didn't know. Someone found it on Google Maps. And by finding this car, they found someone who'd been missing for about 20 years. And apparently he had been sitting at the bottom of this lake. And when they took him out, it was just a skeleton. But the DNA test proved that it was this missing man from 20 years ago. So the image of that it's online. People who want to see what it looked like can go there and find the car that was at the bottom of the lake.
Good news on how technology helps our world and helps make it a better place to live. And thank you so much, Cobbin Krumah, with what's happening in the world of technology.